Welcome back to Exploring Whiskeys. I'm Eric.
I'm Kevin. We have another bottle from Mr. Adam Morgan. Thank you very much, Adam. This is the High Country American Single Malt from High West Whiskeys. Love their bottles. That's going to be one of the big kickers on anything High West is they kind of have this cool little...
old-timey bottle.
Old-timey bottle where there's like, it looks like bubbles inside the glass. And it looks almost like blown glass of sorts. A neat look that they have to pretty much anything they put out. So this is a single malt. All right, so single malt just means that it's distilled as one malt batch. Okay, so there's 3 different types of malts in this single malt. There is, let's see, so we've got 2-row malt, caramel 60 malt, chocolate malt, all at different, and a peated Scotch malt.
Oh, it's malty.
All at different like percentages and things like that. But then they do more traditional Scotch stuff. So there's new oak, but there is ex-bourbons, ex-ryes, ex-ports. Some of the probably reusing their own barrels.
Oh, yeah.
Would be my guess.
I would hope so.
Yeah. So there's that.
It cuts down on cost.
I want to say it did say something about, aged at least 24 months. I can't find it now, but on the website, it says that the whiskey is anywhere between 2 and 9 years.
Okay.
So there's probably some blending and all that to get to a flavor profile. 88 proof, not too bad. And if anybody out there is interested, this is batch 21J21. One of the 21s is probably the year. I have no idea what the other 21 is, or the J. Maybe that's a Rick House count or number or letter. I don't know. Yeah, that's a single malt.
I smell banana bread.
Banana bread.
Walnuts.
Okay. So now that's different. Okay, yes. It is very bready. Yeah. There's a lot. That malt is really, really strong. Holy there is a lot of that. And sweetness. So sweet bread. Sweet, like...
the only other whiskey where I've gotten somewhere remotely that strong malt is that Woodford malted.
Okay.
That was at the Blue Label. That one.
I don't remember the color.
Yeah, that one's got a...
Now I got your banana. So now I got started with the walnut, but now I'm starting to get the banana, and it's definitely very, very bready.
Yeah.
Wow. That is a funky little nose on that guy.
I like the finish. Sweet.
But there's what is that? Almost like a char note. There's like a little bit of a charred wood note in there.
I get the banana bread on the palate too.
There's definitely a fruit. The malt is very strong. No, I'm going to say that I'm shifting over to more like a dried apricot note. Dried fruits. I'm getting dried fruits. Maybe it's banana chips. We'll go with that. Okay. Go somewhere in the middle. It's kind of has
when
that.
When you say apricot, I think of Balcones, and this is nowhere near.
It's not that. No, it's not that strong. It's definitely not that strong.
I can get the banana chips.
Yeah, I was gonna say because it's not like a banana. It's candied banana somehow. So that's why I'm thinking like a banana chip. No, it's not there. It's not sugary funkiness.
Yeah, I go back to the nose. It's still, banana bread. It just smells. This is weird to say, but it just smells thick, heavy, and then you drink it, and it's just kind of, I won't say watery.
It's thin.
Yeah.
It's a little thin. There's still a charred oak note that I keep. It's like right down the middle where it comes off like a little bit of a charred oak. It said that it had peated Scotch malt. Not getting like a smoke note or a brine note or any of that kind of stuff. But there's like a charred wood note. It goes right down the middle of my tongue. Outside of that, it's malt, sweet, sugars, some kind of a fruit.
Yeah, that finish is just really, really, it kind of goes and then it comes back in my mouth, it kind of waters, and it's just like really, really sweet.
Yeah, it kind of moves back and forth.
Yeah.
Oddly. And yeah, like it kind of like you drink it and it's going down, but then like it starts to like, there's like a wave cresting that comes back with all the sweet fruit notes. Pretty solid. That is not a bad single malt. And the funny part is I think single malt's more and more popular as an American whiskey. When we did the Whiskey Live event a few weeks ago in Nashville.
Boulder.
there was a lot of Westward, Boulder. There's a lot of people doing single malt whiskey now. It's a little bit more expensive than corn because corn's heavily subsidized in America, but really kind of an interesting trend that you're seeing more of. First one that I even think I had that was single malt was the Balcones.
Yeah.
And then Stranahan's probably, the Blue Peak one was probably like, it's just not something I thought about for American, it's, bourbons, ryes, like that's just kind of what you think of.
It's
single
but
malts.
it's a nice twist.
It is. It's a very nice twist, very different profile. It's not exactly like Scotch, but it's kind of like Scotch. This is more like a Speyside Scotch, like that fruity.
This is perfect for the person that comes to mind is Tim. Doesn't like that smoky, but probably could enjoy the malt.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. If you don't like any kind of smoke in your whiskeys, this does not have it. It's got more of a char note, so there's like kind of a bourbon barrel impact, but with a lot of single malt notes in there too. Oh, that smells nice. Again, sweetbread is all I keep thinking of. Is like a breakfast pastry with a little bit of like icing drizzled on.
I can just think of my wife's banana bread. That's all I think of. It's just the bread, the breading.
It's so it's so bready, so pastry like. Yeah, dessert breads. And water didn't do much of anything. It's all like kind of the same notes.
I think it enhanced the sweetness just a little bit.
It's a little sweeter. Okay, I can get.
That's still
the
it
fruitiness
still goes to the back, to the front, and to the back.
Yes, yeah, but the fruit note is. That's about the only thing I can feel. The fruit note with the water ramped up even a little bit more. The malt on the palate.
It's crazy the amount of
slid
malt
back.
I put in there, though.
It's a lot of malts. Give or take, right around $80.
Depending on where you are in the country, I'm sure.
Probably true. It's a crazy little bottle.
Yeah.
It's different. It's fun. This is probably something you could probably have a couple different times and maybe get a different profile, just a little difference each time. But
with all the malt and kind of following that Scotch background, I'm surprised it's 88 proof.
I'm not upset with that.
I'm not upset either. I would just figure, from our explanation we got, if they're doing all the blending, it's usually blended
down to 80.
Down to 80.
I just got pineapple.
Perfect for dessert.
I just got pineapple.
Pineapple?
Yeah, I got a weird little pineapple note in there. Like a pineapple bake with all the breading around it.
Okay.
Almost got that. I think this will probably open up and change. Just feels like that kind of whiskey that will, again, you either go back to it, it might have a different profile, or just like leave it sit for a little while. It'll probably have a little different profile.
I would say you definitely need to drink this one neat. I think a large cube.
I think that would wash it out.
I think it would ruin it.
It would wash it out.
I don't think you wouldn't get to enjoy all the malt that's in there.
Right. It's almost a little delicate.
Yeah. That's a good way to put it.
Yeah, it's almost a little delicate. A big cube would probably wash it out. A little couple drops of water was fine. Anything too big, yeah, I would agree.
It's a shame it's just limited supply though.
Yeah, this one only comes out every once in a while. It does not come out. It's not out all the time, but they do have a lot of bottles that are out more frequently. So definitely one to keep an eye on.
Absolutely.
Tasting notes, really.
Huh?
Toasted marshmallow, roasted walnuts, and honeycomb.
Sourdough toast. And a hint of smoked lemon peel. I don't get that.
Nope. I am not on the same page as their tasting notes.
No. Walnuts and bread.
Walnuts, bread,
Banana.
a little bit of banana, a couple other fruits in there.
All right. Well.
Very solid.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan.
Solid bottle there, buddy.
Yeah, man.
Solid.
Very good.
Well, in High West, they've got a number.
Yeah, they have a lot of different whiskeys that they put out,
and you said
they're doing good stuff.
Now they're actually distilling their own.
I believe it's their whiskey now. Yes.
Because before it was MGP.
They were sourcing and blending some of their own. I think they transitioned. Like they did there was MGP, and then there was them and MGP, and now I think
it's so many different bottles.
Yeah, it's a good possibility.
Yeah. Well, good for them that they were able to do it.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, they basically do what everybody else does.
Yeah,
So.
nothing wrong with that.
Nope.
Get your foot in the door.
Absolutely. Well, again, Adam, thanks for letting us borrow the bottle for the show. And even like back to the price, $80. I don't think that's out of the with all the malt that's in there.
No, yeah, it's expensive.
It's expensive, but I don't think it's too expensive.
No, it's about right. It's about right for the product that you're getting.
Mm-hmm. Like you said, there's plenty more High West bottles out there for us to do. It's another lineup that we could easily work our way through.
Yeah, absolutely.
Gotta do 100 though.
Yes.
So,
yeah.
Well, we hope you enjoyed this review. Again, High West has got a ton. We're gonna track down some more. This is what, our second?
Yeah, I think we've only done the Prairie Bourbon.
Yeah.
I
So
think
we
that's the only other
got
one.
plenty more to do.
Yeah, we got a lot more.
Well, we hope you enjoyed this review. If you did, as always, please hit that like button at the bottom of the screen.
And if you're new to the channel, subscribe. We put out content just similar to this twice a week, and we'd love for you to join our journey as we sample more and more various different whiskeys.
Yeah, we'd love to hear your feedback on all the other High West bottles that are
Absolutely.
out there.
Which ones should we keep an eye out for?
Some that you may think are bad.
Yeah.
I mean, we're willing to try them all.
Try them all.
But yeah, we'd love to hear from you. But, well, we appreciate you joining.
See you on the next episode.
Cheers.